was asked when traveling from to state and national conventions and economic development conferences was, how does Branson get all those great projects? The city leaders of those different cities asked all the time how we were able to get a little town in the Ozarks to host new economic booms like the Titanic or the Branson Landing. They asked how a little fishing and vacation town had monsters like Mall of America and Welk Resort and the elusive Disney look and even notice them. Well, the answer was always difficult because it's not one answer. There's dozens of reasons. Probably one of the most important was because the community was always inviting to those people. And in the last few years, we haven't been inviting. We passed rules that change the playing field. We decide that we're going to have a community that is stop growth. We have plans to historically, for example, sorry, shouldn't take the glasses off. Historically, we were annexing properties on a regular basis. We were encouraging it. Heck, let's face it, the city even basically twisted people's arms. You couldn't get sewer for the same price unless you annexed. Now we're going to charge, I don't have it with me, what, $200 to voluntarily annex into the city. It just doesn't make sense to me. Now we're using those same big cities, and some of them aren't so big, and see what they do so that we can copy them and use them to justify our costs on a new project. I'm sorry. Those are the people that asked us, how do we do so great? And now we're going to revert to what they do, and we're not going to be that great shining beacon that no one knew how in the world we were capable of doing it. One of the reasons we were capable of doing it is because whether they were a competitor or someone who was going to help you, you welcomed them. This city was always welcoming. Yes, you always had to deal with the building department. They really aren't that bad a group. You always have to deal with the fire department. They're going to inspect everything. They got to make sure it's right. But one of the reasons that we didn't have problems with developers coming to this town was because it didn't cost a fortune and it didn't take forever. It only seemed like it.